You know that feeling? Trying to wrap your head around a new phone launch?
Oh, yeah. Specs, jargon. It's a lot.
Exactly. You just want to know, like, what's actually different? What matters? Without getting totally bogged down.
Well, that's what we're doing today. We've gone through a really detailed hands-on review of the HONOR Magic7 Pro 5G.
And we're pulling out the key stuff for you.
Kind of your shortcut to understanding this phone, right? Is it worth considering for your next upgrade?
Absolutely. So our mission today, highlight what makes this Magic 7 Pro 5G a real contender in that premium space. We're focusing on the useful stuff, the innovative bits, for someone who just wants a great all-round phone without, unnecessary complexity.
Makes sense. So with all the noise out there, where's a good place to start with this particular phone?
Let's start with first impressions. Design, feel. What did the reviewer think when they first got their hands on it?
Okay. Well, the review made it pretty clear this isn't just another generic glass rectangle, which is good.
Always a plus.
They mentioned the lunar shadow gray finish specifically, called it elegant and modern, but also understated.
So stylish, but not shouting about it.
Seems like it. And importantly, it feels good to hold. Not slippery and doesn't attract loads of fingerprints. That's always welcome, right?
Definitely a practical point.
Yeah.
So it looks good, feels good. What about toughness?
Yeah, this is interesting. The review really highlights its resilience. It's got IP68 and IP69 ratings.
Okay, hang on. IP68 is pretty standard for flagships now. But IP69, what does that actually mean for, everyday life?
Well, think of it like extra armor. IP68 covers submersion, right? But IP69 means it can handle high-pressure, high-temperature water jets.
High-pressure jets. Like a pressure washer. Maybe not quite that intense, but...
Maybe not pressure washing it.
Yeah.
But it suggests a higher level of protection against more forceful water exposure. The review basically says it gives you more peace of mind.
Right.
Especially if you're a bit clumsy or outdoorsy, take it to the beach, hiking in the rain, that kind of thing. It's just tougher.
That's actually really valuable. One less thing to worry about breaking. So it's built tough. Okay, moving inside. The display. That's what you're looking at all day. How was that?
The reviewer seemed really impressed. Words like gorgeous, bright, vivid, smooth came up.
Sounds good.
Yeah, like top-tier visuals for watching stuff, scrolling, reading, whatever. Plus accurate colors and excellent contrast, even when you're out in bright sunlight.
Okay, standard flagship stuff sounds great. But anything, stand out. The review mentioned something about AI eye comfort.
Yes, this sounds quite user-focused. It's an AI system that adjusts the screen's color, temperature, and brightness automatically, based on your surrounding.
Okay. Does it work? Is it noticeable?
The review suggests it's subtle but effective. The main thing is reducing eye strain. Apparently, after using it for a while, especially at night, the reviewer felt their eyes were noticeably less fatigued. It's one of those things you might not notice until you don't have it, Could become pretty indispensable if you spend hours on your phone.
That actually sounds like a potential game changer for a lot of us. Okay, so it's tough, easy on the eyes. But is it fast? How's the performance?
Yeah, the review didn't mince words here. Called it a beast under the bonnet.
A beast, okay. What's driving that?
It's got 12 GB of RAM combined with a next-gen chipset, plus full 5G support, obviously. That combo is what makes everything feel smooth.
So switching apps, browsing, gaming, no lag.
Pretty much. The reviewer said multitasking is fluid and seamless. They specifically tested demanding games too, like Genshin Impact and Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh yeah? How did they run?
Highest settings apparently ran smoothly, no overheating issues, no lag reported, so it seems like it can handle pretty much anything you throw at it.
Nice.
And they also mentioned the storage 512 GB, which is generous. Less worrying about running out of space.
Definitely good news for gamers and heavy users. Okay, next big one. Cameras. Always a key battleground. The review mentioned an AI Falcon Camera system. Sounds fancy.
Yeah, it seems like this is where HONOR is really flexing its muscles. The review stresses it's not just marketing fluff. It delivers consistently great results.
Okay, great results.
Yeah.
What kind of photos are we talking about?
Well, generally rich in detail, accurate colors, and strong dynamic range. That's for things like portraits, landscapes, a bit of everything.
Dynamic range, so it handles bright skies and dark shadows well.
Exactly. Less blown out highlights or crushed blacks. But the review really highlighted the low light performance, called it particularly strong.
Ah, the classic smartphone challenge. How good is it?
Minimal noise, good detail, good color preservation, thanks to an AI-powered night mode. So Those tricky nighttime shots should come out much better.
That's a big plus.
Yeah.
What about the other lenses? Ultra-wide, zoom.
The ultra-wide was described as admirable, without too much distortion at the edges, which can happen. And the zoom apparently holds on to clarity better than expected.
And video.
Excellent stabilization. Sharp and fluid 4K video. The camera app itself sounds well designed too. A mix of AI smarts and manual controls if you want them.
Sounds very capable all around. Okay. Power all that. Battery life.
Yeah.
Can it actually last a full day?
Seems like it, yeah. It's got a big battery, 52270 mAh.
That's a decent size.
And the review confirms it translates to strong endurance. It comfortably gets through a full day of normal use, maybe even into day 2 for lighter users.
Okay, that's reassuring. But what about heavy use, like screen on all day, 5G, lots of camera?
Even then, the reviewer said it rarely dips into the red before bedtime. So it sounds pretty solid.
Good. Any downsides on the battery front?
It does support fast charging, which is
Oh.
handy. But the review mentions no wireless charging. A bit of a nitpick, maybe?
Yeah, some people really like wireless charging.
True, but the reviewer felt the excellent battery life kind of made up for it.
Fair enough. Okay, hardware sounds solid. What about the software side, the actual day-to-day experience using it?
Described as smooth, stable, and surprisingly clean. It runs Android 14 with HONOR's own UI skin on top.
Surprisingly clean. Does that mean less bloatware?
Apparently, yeah. They highlighted a reduction in unnecessary bloat, making the interface feel light and responsive, which is always good news.
Definitely prefer a cleaner experience. Any neat software tricks?
Some thoughtful touches were mentioned, like app cloning, smart folders, a one-handed mode.
Yeah.
Practical stuff. Plus, you get the standard Android 14 benefits, privacy controls, better notifications.
And updates. Are they promising support?
Yes, HONOR has reportedly promised consistent updates. That's crucial for security and longevity. Oh, and it has dual SIM support too.
Ah, handy for travel or work personal numbers.
Exactly. Seamless switching, good connectivity reported there.
Speaking of connectivity, how's the 5G performance? It is a 5G phone, after all.
Top tier, according to the review. Supports a wide range of bands. Locks onto signal quickly. Strong and fast connections where you have coverage.
And Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Bluetooth calls.
All reported as strong and stable. Wi-Fi performance was equally strong. Bluetooth was reliable. Calls were crisp and clear. Basically, it ticks all the connectivity boxes.
Sounds like it delivers on the connected part. Okay, so let's bring it all together. What was the final verdict from the review? The bottom line.
The reviewer saw it as a bold statement from HONOR, a phone that pulls together key premium features into a really well-rounded, thoughtfully designed package.
And value. How does it stack up price-wise, implicitly?
They positioned it as offering real value for money compared to some other big-name flagships. You're getting a lot of phone without maybe paying that absolute top-end price.
Right. And those minor issues like no wireless charging.
Acknowledged, yeah. That the slightly heavier weight, maybe a few pre-installed apps, but framed as small complaints overall.
So not deal breakers in their view.
Doesn't seem like it. The final recommendation was strong for anyone wanting a phone that's fast, tough, intelligent, and beautiful, said it delivers on almost every front.
Wow. Any final score or quote?
Yeah, a rating of 4.5 out of 5, and they called it a genuine contender for one of the best Android flagships of the year.
High praise indeed. Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive, we've tried to give you the clearest picture of the HONOR Magic 7 Pro 5G based on that review. It really sounds like it balances that high-end tech with toughness and some nice user-friendly touches.
Definitely seems like a compelling option if you're in the market for a premium device.
Which leads us to a final thought for you to chew on. Given everything we've talked about, the tech, the durability, those thoughtful features like the eye comfort display, how might a phone like this change what you expect from a top-tier smartphone going forward?
And maybe more immediately, what single feature we discussed today really clicks with what you need or want right now? Is it the camera, the battery, that super tough build? Something to think about for your next potential upgrade.